Brad, your team fought like warriors out there today. Blocked every shot. There was tackles. The shape was really good defensively. What are your thoughts after that?
Yeah, really pleased with the guys. And I'm sitting here on the sideline, and I still thought we could go down the other end and try and nick one. If I'm being honest with you, we done really well in terms of our unit, in terms of defensive and midfield areas. They just couldn't get through us. They was passing the ball for fun. Obviously, they hit the bar from long distance, but I think Kingy and all the back 4 or 5 at times, and the boys were superb. They were immense throughout the whole day.
Now that's 3 consecutive clean sheets coming into this game. That's 7 goals conceded in 10 games. That's now 7 and 11. That's a fantastic record to try and build on going on from here. Is it just that killer instinct going forward that you're going to work on? But just going back slightly, that's a fantastic record that you've managed to build in a very short space of time.
Yeah, we collectively we spoke about this and what we needed to bring in terms of the right people. Obviously, one being out injured, we wish him well, and we go from there. But I think the guys that we've brought in and where we've worked on defensively and in terms of our fitness and understanding and discipline for one another, the boys have listened, and I think you can see that from what you just mentioned of not conceding goals, but also looking dangerous on the attack. Our fitness levels are very good now. Still could be a lot better than what they are. I push them and I will keep pushing them, but like you say, performances like that, 2, 3, 4 games on the trot, that's pushing for playoffs, and that's all we want to try and do and just give it our best.
And coming to a team like Ebbsfleet, who are flying in the league and will probably undoubtedly go up as in the automatic spaces as champions, to test ourselves against the very best today and to come out with a point and also a very good performance, that must be pleasing going forward for the rest of the season, but also to build momentum for whatever comes next season.
Totally. We had a couple of boys who were carrying some injuries today and some knocks, and they still played on, done really well. But like you say, on top of that as well, coming to this ground is not an easy game, and to come and get any points, let alone take a draw. What we will do is look at it and we'd be positive what we're doing, and the boys didn't look off of it today. You couldn't really tell, they was miles off of it or anything like that, whether they was a better team in the league, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they were superb, and all I asked for them is to give 110%, and I think to a man and the subs that came on, they done that, and that's all I asked from my players.
And I was at the end with the fans at the end there. They were very, very pleased in terms of the performance that they saw from their side. You've started to build a real connection with them. They're obviously appreciative of the performance today and the point, but the connection that you're starting to build with them, and they're starting to see the work that you're trying to do. How important is that for you going forward?
Absolutely, I've done it. It's so important through being a player to play in non-league and to appreciate what the fans do, their time, their effort, their money, their travelling distance, and wondering whether people are going to turn up and fancy it on a cold night or a midweek or a away journey. And I demand that from my players, and then you get the accolades, and the fans, they see that hard work, and it starts from us as coaches, and the players and the fans love it. When we play well like that, we have been the last couple of weeks, and the boys are seeing it, the fans are seeing it, they're enjoying it, and I think a lot more are going to start coming to Hemel, and that's what it means. That's what it's all about.
And finally, it's a trip to Bath on Tuesday, which will probably be difficult for some fans to travel to midweek. But next week we see ourselves take on Oxford at home. That will be a game that you'll be up for. And what would your message be to anyone that might be thinking of coming along? Because ultimately we want to be packing Vauxhall Road next Saturday.
That's right. Not only just yourself, bring your kids, bring your family along. They'll enjoy their day. They'll see what football's about, and all the players come over and meet all the fans and thank them for their journey, and they'll be a part of everything. It's so important to start welcoming people, especially in the community in that area as well, to try and get people to Hemel, to Vauxhall Road, and obviously seeing what we're doing in this short space of time is remarkable. But we really appreciate everyone who came today, and obviously the boys and girls who travelled to Bath on Tuesday night. Wish them all the well. I'll buy them a drink in the bar after, and the boys are going to give everything they got. Oxford City next week, like you said. It's going to be a very enjoyable game. The next 2 games, I think, Bath and Oxford, if we can get 3, 6 points, 4 points out of that, I think we're still in contention in and around it.